everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just realized I started changing my fingernails and I didn't ever finish it. Do I want to finish before I film this? Nope, you guys can deal. Okay, so hi, we are on part 2 on A Picture in Summer Night by Hannah Carlson, and this is our bees and honeycomb, and that's what you're gonna do today. So it is so cute. I love how the background turned out. So we used oil pastels, colored pencils, and gel pens. Oh, and some gold leaf foiling. So yes, I love it so much. And today we're gonna look at a bee. I'm going to show you how I colored this bee. We're going to do another bee, and then yeah, we'll be done with this picture and on to the next one. So let's zoom in and get started. Okay, so I have fixed my tripod issue. My camera is stable and safe, and my monitor screen is not upside down. So I'm feeling good about life. All right, so I have picked some Prismacolors for our bee. Now I thought, and I kind of decided that these are pretty fancy bees because they are, in their honeycomb, they've got some gems, they've got some gold. They're pretty fancy, so they're not gonna be your typical yellow and black bee. So with that, we are going to color them with, we're going to start with Grade Lavender, and I'm going to ignore, let's do this one. I'm going to ignore all of the embellishments on the bee while we start. We'll come back and put them in, but for right now we're going to ignore them all. And we're just going to color this Grade Lavender all over our bee, or all over his body. All right. Okay, then we're going to take our dark purple from our Prismacolors. No, changed my mind. We're going to take black. Okay, we're going to take black 935. And we're going to put in the shadow, the edging. So we're going to go around the edges. Kind of bring it up. There we go. And then back around. And we're going to do a little bit on the tip of his little bum too. He doesn't have a stinger, but has a little bum there. Okay, so we're just kind of going around the edges of this bee. Okay, there we go there. Oh, there was a big old bee that was trying to come in my house today, and I was like, you just go away. I just shut the door on him, and I was like, no, don't want you in my house. If they do get in my house, I suck them up with the vacuum cleaner. Then if they survive that, maybe I'll take them outside and let them out of the vacuum cleaner. Or I give the vacuum cleaner to my husband. And I'm like, one time I sucked up a moth that was huge, and it was flying around in the canister of the vacuum, and I didn't know what to do. I just called for, my husband was outside doing yard work, and I just like, help me. So yes. Okay, we're taking that dark purple and we're gonna go right over the top of the black. There we go. And then fade it in a little bit. So we get a nice gradient from that dark to that light. So pretty. Yellow and purple are opposites on the color wheel, which means they look really good together next to each other. They just kind of make each other pop, and it's beautiful, and I love to do that kind of color story in my pictures, and since we have so much yellow, I thought, yes, let's do them purple instead of black. So, I mean, they're still black, they still got that, but they got some purple in there too. Okay, then we're gonna go back to that grade lavender. I want my pencil to be fairly sharp because we're gonna kind of burnish a little bit. We're gonna go over everything. If we want something darker, we can go back over it with our black, but this is kind of our final step for the body here in this color. All right, just keep bringing that into the center. So nice. And when we get to those really high, like highlight areas, I'm gonna lighten my pressure so that I can keep that high highlight because I like it. I do want a little purple color in there, okay? All right. So pretty. Okay. Okay, for the antennas and the legs, I'm going to start with some black. Kind of put it at the base and then bring it up the outside. There, and then with the legs, we're going to go at the base and bring it up the bottom side of the leg. Okay. Here, I'm going to bring it. Black. Down. There we go. Again. Okay, then we'll take our dark purple again and we will go over this with the black. We want them to be dark, we want them to be black, but I want just a little bit of that purple color in there to give it some character, some dimension. So I'm not even going to go to the grade lavender in the legs and in the antennas. That's my choice. If you want to go over it with the grade lavender, that's fine. I just think they're fairly dark, fairly small. I don't really need a highlight on them. I'm going to keep it to just these two colors. Simple. Okay, then let's take the black and put in the pupil right here. And then we're going to take the grade lavender and just, oh, that's white. We're going to take the grade lavender and put it just a little bit on like with the white of his eyeballs. Okay, so there we have the body of the beast, body of our bee. I love it. I think it is beautiful. All right, while we're here doing pencil work, let's grab that grade lavender and let's put it on our bee a little bit. And we're gonna go at the top and then down the inside of the bee. And we'll do that over here as well. We'll go down the inside and then keep it closer to the top. Okay, and then I'm going to take, this is Deco Yellow, and I'm going to add it to the outside of his wing, just kind of there at the bottom. Very lightly. Very lightly. Okay. And And then I'm going to take my white and go over all of it to kind of blend it out and also kind of smoke it out, you know, kind of. There we go. Okay, so we're done with our colored pencils. Awesome, look at that, cute little bee. I love him. Okay, we're gonna grab the gold metallic Jelly Roll pen. And that's what we're gonna put in the embellishments on him. So this is kind of like the yellow stripe of our bee. So the purple is kind of the black stripe of our bee, and this gold embellishment is the yellow stripe of our bee. But he's a fancy bee because he makes crystals in gold. Yeah, so he's gotta be fancy. And the metallic Jelly Roll pens are amazing, and they color over everything. Like they color over the oil pastel, they color over burnished Prismacolor pencils. Like they are magic. I love them. So that's why I picked this. Because then I didn't have to work so hard. And coloring each segment by itself and leaving it off those embellishment parts, I can just color the whole thing and then add it on top. So I love it. Okay, then I want to take my white Jelly Roll pen and I'm going to go over the lines of his wings so they kind of even more. And I want to get rid of the outside line as well. Just don't want that harsh line around his wings. So I'm going to do my best to kind of get rid of it as much as I can with this Jelly Roll pen. We can get like white acrylic if we wanted, but I'm just going to use this. It pushes it back enough. Okay, and then let's do this one as well. Oh, I don't want that. Okay, so let's go right around the outside there. So much. There we go. And then I don't want that bottom line. It's really bumming me out. I want to get rid of it. Oh, hello. My watch is always wanting me to breathe. I don't know. Does it think I'm not breathing? I'm breathing. Should like get in there my phone and see what the setting is and how to like stop that, but do I ever think about it when no. So I'm just interrupted multiple times a day with my watch reminding me to breathe. I don't know, it's weird. Okay. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. That looks so lovely. I love it. I think we can do just a little bit more. Let's grab the Spectrum Noir Sparkle Pen in Crystal Clear and put that on top of his wings. It may not show up on camera very well, but oh my gosh, it just adds this beautiful glisten. It's just gorgeous. If you don't have any sparkle pens from Spectrum Noir, I would very much recommend the Crystal Clear over any of the others because you can just add it to anything. It's so pretty. It just adds just a little something. So pretty. Okay, let that dry for a second. And then we're going to grab the gold one more time and just put in those dots. So pretty and witty and okay, so nice. What do you guys think? He's so cute. Oh my goodness, I love him so much. Look at that beautiful page. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's got some nice sparkle to it, some nice shine. Oh, it's so pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little shorter. We just did the little bee, but I just wanted to finish this page up. So I hope you guys have an awesome week and weekend. I hope you find time to relax, de-stress, take some deep breaths, throw some color around, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.